So remember that they're changing my voice. So after this recent shooting, the White House has called for an assault weapons ban. Well, when we look at this thing, to some degree, Americans don't deserve to have assault weapons. And to some degree, they're not necessary for home defense. But when you think about it in terms of all these corrupt cops and all the psychological operations that are going on, and all the fanatic sexual control and sexual abuses that are taking place, and there are far more than Americans commonly discuss, then it takes on a whole new meaning. Okay? The whole society is evil, and you can't have a powerful enough weapon, a weapon with enough, that holds enough bullets, what have you. Okay? And you can't have enough of them. So it's an interesting argument. But one thing's for sure, the only way to truly stop the problem is to have cultural changes. Americans are in cults to a ridiculous degree. Okay, these people are in the cult of self-sacrifice, if you will. It is a faction of the cult system where people play their position to create a certain social and psychological construct and effect so that people date a certain way. I promise you all, at the heart of this matter is rape by deception and the organized control of sexual behavior by the corporations and the state. Okay, what's to stop somebody from having 4 guns on them and to go into school and shoot it up? Nothing. Okay, so the assault weapon isn't so much the problem. They're distracting you from the core issue, which is the cultural problems. Obviously, Americans don't want to admit that the right wing is full of a bunch of racists. Hell, the left wing and the middle are full of a bunch of racists. They don't want to admit that they make stupid arguments and they control sexual behavior instead of doing what is right. Okay, if women date scum, it pisses people off. Okay, if you make people gender neutral against their will, it pisses people off. Now, for whatever reason, there's a bunch of gender neutral people everywhere, and people are no longer meeting their workout needs and goals. Martial arts have changed. Things have changed in a way that pisses people off. So they don't give a shit anymore. They're committing stupid crimes. They look like the goons from a Joker movie or a Batman movie. They look like fucking idiots doing stupid shit because they've just given up, because the governing class has failed us miserably. We need a change in governance. We need a change in regards to the system in general. The system has failed from the beginning, and it's just overkilling that fail with the recent events that have occurred. Who among you would argue that the domino effect isn't real? That the way attractive females date doesn't create all kinds of chaos and anger and frustration? Who among you would argue that people don't live lies? And the fact that they do live lies, okay, isn't causing problems in society? When have you ever noticed someone date based on the content of the character? And I don't mean shallow, psychology-based characters, but actual moral precision, focus, moral intensity, and heart. That's not occurring. You're breeding scum, and they're doing things that scum would do. Hell, they're even fucking fuming right now to make it harder for me to make this video, so I'm just going to end it there. Right? No free speech, no rights, horrible dating. Movies are ruined, music is ruined. The job market is a joke. You work for a bunch of sickos who try to sexually coerce you. So if you're a guy, they try to coerce you into having gay sex with them. People play stupid problem solution games. They pretend to help you out just to try to snare you in a different way. There's all kinds of technologies of control, psychologies of control, substances, materials, and drugs that create the situation that you're unfairly being controlled, and everyone's just plain fucking stupid. That's why these shootings are happening. You've given them a laundry list of reasons to just not give a shit. Then they join some stupid fucking cult that convinces them to do the shooting. America even plays stupid about gang stalking. How many people are involved in gang stalking? Hell, everyone knows. The streets knows, corporations know, everyone knows that gang stalking is real. But you act like it's not. And you don't do anything about it. That's part of the state. It's that historical fraternity-based harassment, that corporate state harassment like the Klan and the Oddfellows and the Knights of Malta. It's always occurred in this nation, and you're pretending it has never occurred and that it's not occurring. It's insane.